Hola, selamat datang di episode kedua Cooking with the Ambassadors, Latin America and the Caribbean Series. Acara ini merupakan kerjasama antara Kementerian Luar Negeri dan Kementerian Koperasi dan Usaha Kecil dan Menengah Republik Indonesia dalam rangka Forum Bisnis Inalak 2023, mendukung program Indonesia Spice Up the World. Perkenalkan, saya Chef Nadya Puteri. Saat ini saya ditemani oleh seorang duta besar dari salah satu negara di Amerika Latin, yaitu negara Venezuela. Good morning, Mr. Ambassador Radamés.
Good morning.
How are you?
Great, Chef Nadya. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you for coming to Yummy Kitchen. Oke, hari ini selain daripada Duta Besar Venezuela, saya juga kedatangan Ibu Wakil Menteri Pariwisata, Ibu Angela Tanusudibio. Selamat datang, Ibu.
Hi Nadia, hi, Ramaris. Yes.
So in line with our theme today, we're gonna make a special dishes, two kinds, which is some sort of snack to accompany your evening or afternoon tea. The first one is empanada from Venezuela, and the second one is lumpia from Indonesia. But before we start, we have prepared special apron for you guys. This is for Chef Angela. There's name in it. This is from Inalak.
Thank you.
And
Chef
also
Angela.
for Ambassador Radamés. Chef Radamés.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So nice. Thank you.
Okay, so for the first dish, we're gonna make empanada. Empanada crust is very simple. It only requires few ingredients to make. The first one is we will need this pre-cooked corn flour, or also called harina pan or masa-rempah. This is a special corn flour that you would normally see. This is special imported from Venezuela. And also we will need some warm water, salt, and also vegetable oil. And for the filling, this particular empanada we will use ground beef, some vegetables, bell peppers, tomatoes, and onion. Okay, so the first step, we're gonna make the empanada dough. Ambassador, could you please help me to make the dough?
Of course.
If you don't mind. Yes. So first, we will need to pour the warm water and also salt in the bowl. Yeah.
You look like a natural.
Yep.
It's enough.
It's
Okay.
just a salt.
All right. And after we have the warm water, we will need to pour half of the corn flour. So not everything, just half of it. So have you ever made empanadas before?
Yes. So we have to make sure that the texture is the right one.
Right.
So that's why I want to use my hands.
Okay. Okay. Help yourself.
So because the result should be very soft.
Okay. Is there any special technique in order to hold
Not
it?
really, not really.
Just use hand.
Use your hands with love.
All right. Looks good. Now, I believe you have to rest it for 5 minutes. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Before adding the rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. While waiting for 5 minutes, maybe I need to ask a few questions regarding empanadas. Is there any special occasion or celebration in order to people eat empanadas in Venezuela?
Well, not really. We usually eat empanadas in any occasions.
Any occasion.
Mainly for breakfast.
Okay.
But also when we met our families or we have family gatherings,
Right.
it's a special occasion to prepare empanadas.
Okay.
But we can eat empanada daily, so there is no
So-
special occasion.
Most families make their local empanadas at home rather than buy.
Yes.
How about you, Ibu Waman? Have you ever tried empanadas before?
I think this will be my first time.
Oh, really?
I tried the different version of it, an
Okay.
Indonesian version of it.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, panada
Mhm.
is quite similar
Right.
with empanadas.
Yes.
It's just a different feelings,
Mhm.
but it's influenced by Spain, right?
Spain, yes. It's come from Spain.
Yes, of course.
In Venezuela, the Spanish brought the empanada in the 16th century,
Oh.
middle 16th century.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is
Wow.
the part of the colonial heritage of Venezuela.
Yeah, I would
I
love to taste the original
Original.
version with your hand and a taste of love.
Okay, I believe it has been resting enough. So we just need to add the rest of the corn flour. Bu Waman, could you please help me to pour the rest of the corn flour?
Oh, the rest of it?
Mhm.
Just pour it out?
Pour it out while
Mhm.
kneading. Maybe I can. You want to do the kneading part or the pouring part?
Pouring part.
Pouring part. Okay. Maybe Mr. Emissaire want to
Yeah,
do the
he,
kneading
he,
part?
has, he has the best of it, you know. This is his recipe, right? I think you make this often.
Well, from time to time.
From time to time.
The filling could be vary, isn't it true?
Yes, so you can find everything for the filling. So in Venezuela, depends also on the region.
Okay.
Especially on coastal areas, you can find that the filling is seafood.
Oh, I see.
I think that we need more water.
More water?
Yes.
Okay.
So what's your favorite filling so far? Is this the best?
Beef, also chicken,
Oh.
cheese. The cheese.
Just cheese or mixed
Cheese.
with?
Sometimes depending on the region, we can find cheese and black beans,
Oh.
Okay,
or cheese and jam. So
so you can make it vegetarian or vegan.
also.
Yeah.
It's up to
Various
you.
type.
This is the one of the characteristic of the empanada, which is versatile.
All right.
So
Right,
you can try everything. I think this is a creative part of cooking.
Right. You can even make the filling sweets. Is that possible?
Yes,
Ooh.
yes.
As a dessert, you mean?
Not
Yeah.
really, but maybe in some cases,
Right.
some people add maybe a bit of sugar
Oh, okay.
to make it different.
Oh.
Or sometimes people use also sugar
In the dough.
when they are preparing the dough.
Oh.
He's a real chef, not an ambassador.
But I think that we need more water.
More?
Yes, because
Okay.
should be the final result should be very soft
Okay.
in order to extend the dough
Mm-hmm.
before filling.
Okay. I can tell that you've made this 1,000 times before.
It's not my specialty, but
Okay, so now we're done making the dough. It's the most exciting part, which is making the filling. The filling could be vary from different region. Is that true?
that's true, absolutely.
Okay, so for today, we're gonna make ground beef. It is possible for you to change to other proteins such as chicken or lamb or other of your preference. Okay, so maybe if woman could help me to cook the filling.
Sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Okay,
You
maybe
can-
just pour a little bit of oil. Okay. And we might need to brown the ground beef. It doesn't have to be all of it, just half of it is fine. And also we will need other kind of spices. I believe Latin American have a particular spice which is cumin and paprika.
Cumin, absolutely, yes,
Mhm.
and paprika also, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna put some of the seasonings later on once everything is already cooked.
Mhm.
Okay, I think it's hot enough. Mhm.
Everything?
Maybe half of it.
Half of it?
Yeah. Okay. We know it's hot when it sizzles very well.
Yeah. The oil it doesn't.
Okay. Meanwhile, we can start adding the onion so that the onion could caramelize as well. Okay, so now we can start adding the rest of the vegetables, which is bell peppers and also tomatoes. Okay, it smells pretty good as
very
well.
Just a bit.
So we're gonna put paprika in.
This is paprika,
And that's cumin.
this cumin,
Okay. And lastly, salt and pepper. All right, so now we just have to cook until the vegetable have softened. And I believe it is already cooked. I think it's time for us to give it a try.
All right.
I'm just gonna turn off the stove. Okay. Would you like to try it first?
Okay, sure. Do you think it needs more salt?
a bit, yes. No, need a bit more.
More salt?
Maybe. But it's good. Really good.
I think the filling is good to go. The next step, we just have to fold it in the empanada dough. Okay, so now while waiting for the filling to cool down before we fold it, I would like to get to know Mr. Ambassador and also Ibu Wamen. Mr. Ambassador, how long have you actually been in Indonesia?
I've been here for 4 years.
4 years now.
Yes, next October will be 4 years.
4 years. How do you find Indonesia? How is the food? How is the culture?
it's impressive. I like Indonesia, especially its people.
Oh,
Friendly as Venezuelan people.
right.
Very warm, open, always helpful. So first time I came here, I didn't feel a stranger. I feel at home.
Oh,
So this is one of the things that I most like about Indonesia.
thank you so much. It's an honor to have you here with us.
Thank you so much.
How about you, Bu?
I've been here forever.
Do you like to?
Sorry.
It's all right. Do you like to cook often at home?
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to, spend time and cook this past few months
Okay.
or years.
Oh, only months?
No,
Okay.
or years. But back then, when my kids were still babies, I cook for them every time because I
Oh.
want to make sure the ingredients,
Yeah.
the
Nutrition.
everything, the nutrition is the best for them. But these days, usually over the weekend, sometimes I cook with my daughter.
Oh,
It's
that's cute.
a way to bond.
Special occasions,
Yeah.
even with
Maybe-
friends.
exactly. And maybe next I'll try this recipe, empanadas.
You should.
Okay, I think we're good to go. We can
Okay.
start to take out the filling out of the
Okay.
fridge.
Great.
Okay, so aside from the filling that we already cooked, I've also prepared a cheese. I think cheese is also a good combination for the empanada filling, but of course it's preference. Some people would prefer the cheese, some people are not. I will demonstrate one empanada dough, but I believe Mr. Ambassador are very fluent to make a
Empanadas.
empanada yourself.
Yes.
So I might just make one and then
You have to show it
okay.
or to me, not him.
Okay, so this is the dough that we already made before, and it has been measured out 40 grams each, so it's easier and even shape. I'm just gonna put the cheese first, and the next one would be the filling. And then all we have to do is fold it forward, fold it to our side. And then we seal the edges with our finger, like so. I don't know if it's the right way to do it.
We have different
ways.
techniques.
Oh, okay, okay. I might need to learn from you after this. Okay, so this is the way I did it. And then in order to have a nice shape, we can use either a bowl, small plates, or in this case, it's a ring cutter. Cookie cutter. Okay?
It's to seal the border.
Yeah. And then just remove the excess dough. And then there you go. We have the empanadas. You just have to rest it before we are gonna deep fry it. Okay, so maybe Mr. Ambassador could show us
Okay,
how to do it the right way.
Is your technique harder or easier?
I think it depends because usually we use a piece of plastic,
Okay.
and the piece of plastic withstand the dot.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 2 milli,
Okay.
just 2 milli, and then put the filling
Mm-hmm.
just in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Then made a fold,
Mm-hmm.
and as you did,
Mm-hmm.
we seal with our fingers, and finally we use a plate
Oh, okay.
to seal.
Right.
On top of the paper.
Yes, so we remove.
Okay.
We remove and
Voila.
Wow.
wow.
I think I need to start to call you chef now.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, my turn.
Yes.
The moment of truth. I don't know if I can do this correctly. Okay. Oh, sorry. In the middle.
Yeah.
A little bit of cheese, right?
Mm-hmm. For your preference.
Okay, just a little bit. I don't know. Okay.
You
Is
know
it enough?
You know the dominoes?
Mm-hmm.
We have one that we call dominoes because it's cheese, white cheese with black beans.
Oh, black and white.
Cheese and black beans. Outside.
Oh, you are so good, even better than mine.
Beginner's luck.
That looks pretty.
Oh, thank you. I'll show it to the camera.
Not bad, not bad.
All right.
Okay, so now one last step before the tasting part, which is the deep frying part. We're gonna start heating up the oil. And this is the empanadas that we've both, the three of us already made it. So maybe Mr. Ambassador could help me to deep fry it.
Yes, please. This is already hot. Enough?
It's getting there.
Okay, let's wait. I think we have to wait.
Okay.
Okay.
The oil needs to be really hot, yeah?
Really,
or else
really,
it's
really
gonna soak up the oil.
Yes.
The way you cook in Venezuela is actually similar to us in Indonesia.
Yeah.
We use hands.
Yeah, this is the best manner to do it.
Okay. I think this is enough so we don't overcrowd the pan so the oil doesn't go down the temperature. Okay, so now we just have to wait around 3 to 4 minutes per side until it's crispy and golden brown.
So Ambassador, tell me, what makes empanadas special?
Empanadas are special for many reasons. First of all, the corn flour that we use was invented in Venezuela.
Invented in Venezuela?
In Venezuela,
Okay.
yes. So maybe you can find the market similar, but the right one was invented in Venezuela by Venezuela.
So if you use another flour, it'll taste
The
different?
taste will be different, the texture will be different.
Wow.
Secondly, empanadas is a very tasty, versatile, and ever-changing dish. As I mentioned before, you can fill with everything. And I think you should try empanada with rendang.
Really? Okay.
We should try
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the next
yeah.
recipe. Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
In third place, so I think that the personal touch gives the empanada the final result. What I mean is that depend on the person who is cooking the empanada, because maybe you can add sugar to the dough, maybe you can add sugar to the filling. So it depends on the personal touch, the
Right.
final result. So
Okay.
this is why empanada is so special.
Okay.
I think we can start to turn it around. So, Ambassador, is there any dipping sauce of your preference to eat empanadas with?
In Venezuela, we use a sauce what we call guasacaca.
Guasacaca.
Yes, which is made with avocado,
Okay.
olive oil, parsley.
So you smash the avocado?
Yes.
Okay.
And we prepare very soft sauce. In every bit, we add.
Okay, so it's like a summer sauce. It
Yes,
tastes very
it's so fresh, it's so
fresh.
nice. Yes, but it's up to you. I mean, some people prefer spicy sauces, and also depend on the region. Sometimes the sauce could be explosive. Sometimes it's just a bit spicy. It's up to you.
So what's your favorite spicy food, Roman?
I think not my favorite spicy food. I think every food, if you put chili on it, it becomes tastier. So,
I agree.
and sometimes when my friends see me eating, you know, they look at my plate and I think you are eating chili with
Rice or
rice, or you're eating chili with that fish, not fish with chili. You know,
Yeah.
so that's how much I love chili.
So your heat tolerance level is very high.
Yes, yes. Fortunately, fortunately.
So, Mr. Ambassador, is there any specific Venezuelan ingredient that could be incorporated to Indonesian food or Indonesian spices?
I think so. In Venezuela, we use for cooking something that we call sweet chili or a sweet bell pepper,
Okay.
which is a very small bell pepper that's turned orange and red, and we use for adding flavor, especially to stews and soups. This is very common. It's very common. Just a bit spicy, not explosive,
Okay.
but it's tasty.
Yeah.
I see.
So it can fight the flu.
Yes.
Just a little bit of spice and heat.
Okay, I think it's already golden brown. It's
Yeah.
ready for
Yes.
us to pick it up. Okay. So now the empanada is ready for us to plate. Maybe I might need Blue Woman and National Ambassador's help
Okay.
to use your creativity in whatever you would like. I've also prepared 2 kinds of dipping sauce.
Maybe we will have a round one.
All right. What? How do you want to do it?
Maybe kind of a circle.
Circle. Okay.
So,
So
Nice. Presentation is everything. So this is.
yes, this is very important.
looking pretty, just
Okay.
like in a restaurant.
So now we can just here
Oh wow.
Okay.
and here.
I'm okay. It's too pretty to eat.
It is. And this is a chopped cilantro leaf for you to sprinkle.
Okay.
Maybe in here.
Here?
Okay.
Yes.
So the dipping sauce I've made is a garlic aioli, which is to give some sort of creaminess and tastiness. And this is a salsa to give a freshness and tanginess. But maybe you guys have your own preference of which one you like. You would like to go to the creamy side or the fresh and tangy side. So which one do you like, Ambassador and Blue Woman? If you have to choose.
I prefer this tomato one.
Okay.
So it's more fresh,
Yeah.
especially with beef.
Right. And I use a tad bit of cumin in it
Ah, it's good.
for the
It's
salsa.
good.
How about you?
Yeah, I think so because especially if you wanna, maintain your waistline. I think this is better. I don't know.
And I think empanada is a pretty greasy food, right? So you need something to balance it out.
Yes, but you also could try both.
Okay.
Because
maybe
usually we eat and we add the sauce in every bit. So
Ooh.
you can
Every bit,
yes, so you can
okay.
try first the tomato
And the
sauce,
second bite.
and the second bite you can try the white sauce.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so we've finally come to the end of the empanadas. We finished our first dish, and thank you so much, Ambassador and Blue Woman, for helping me out making the empanadas. It looks really good. Okay, so now moving on to the next recipes is Lumpia Ayam Kecombrang. This is from Indonesia. How often do you eat lumpia, Blue Woman?
How often? Because it's one of my favorite snacks.
Okay.
I usually eat it once or twice a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like pastel, panada, similar to the empanadas, right? So I usually mix it up with the spring roll, lumpia.
Right, and also just like empanadas, spring roll or lumpia has different kind of filling in different region of Indonesia. Some people use seafood, but for this one we're gonna use chicken.
So what's so special about this particular recipe aside from the chicken?
This particular lumpia we're gonna use kecombrang. This
Ooh.
one. This is a very distinctive and delicate herbs in Indonesia. It has a very unique and distinctive taste. Slightly spicy, slightly tangy, smells very unique, and also known as ginger torch by the international chef.
Ginger
so
torch.
I think because it looks like a torch.
Ah,
Yeah,
now
that's
I can
why.
see it.
Yeah. And I think it is pretty common and popular in the international culinary world.
And
Okay.
usually they use it also in Bali, right? For
Yeah.
the sambal, for the
Yeah,
chicken?
in Bali they call it bongkot, the Balinese people.
Okay.
Okay, it has a pretty color as well. And for the other ingredients, we're gonna use the kulit lumpia. And for the chicken, we're gonna cook it with garlic, shallots. This is galangal, red chili, and also lemongrass and kaffir lime leaves. In order to make it simple and easy, we're gonna use the retort version of the filling.
Can you explain what retort is, chef?
So retort is basically a food package that using a high temperature to sterilize it. It could last up to 12 months only in room temperature like this without changing the color or even the taste. And there are no preservatives at all.
Ooh.
So healthy.
Yeah, and
Healthy.
it's very easy to eat. You can eat it as it is, warm it up in the microwave, or just boil the package.
You know what? Fun fact about retort packaging as well. Because I learned that Indonesia also export a lot of food abroad. So this will actually make it more easier.
Right, it will
Right.
save lots of costs.
Yes, because I think the most important part is it will keep the content fresh
That's true.
while shipping. That's the most important part, and keep the standard and the quality always,
At the
at the
primary.
at that prime
Mhm.
from Indonesia to wherever, even to Latin America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the people in Venezuela could taste the authenticity from Indonesia as well. Okay, so now we're gonna start cooking the filling for the lumpia. I'm gonna use this one. We're using ayam sambal kecombrang from Rasaka. This is one of the SMEs from the retort system. So we just have to open the package. It's already vacuum sealed. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna turn on the stove, pour a little bit of oil. Before I start adding the chicken, I'm gonna need to cook the bengkuang or jikama. This is a local lumpia from Jakarta. We'll use bengkuang or jikama, but if it's from Medan or other region parts of Indonesia, we'll use a different filling. Some region use bamboo shoots, maybe tofu or other
And
vegetables.
even glass noodles, right?
Right.
Like the ones, you
In the street
find it.
food, yeah. It's delicious,
It's
but
very delicious.
full of carbs.
That's the best part.
Okay, maybe either Mr. Amser or Blumen could help me to stir.
How long should you cook this?
Just until it gets a little bit softer, and then we can start to put the chicken. We can see that it starts to get brown.
Mhm.
I think we can start to open the package. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the ayam kecombrang in. It smells really good. It's spicy.
It's so easy. Just cut it, pour it,
Exactly.
and almost eat it.
The smell is so good.
Smells so good.
So it's very easy. You can either eat it with rice, straight, or you can develop it into some other dishes.
Oh,
Okay.
so if you don't want to make lumpia, you can actually use this like in any other form of dishes.
That's true.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay, I think it's already cooked enough. We can
Very
put
good.
a little bit of water. Okay.
No salt.
It's for me personally, it's already tasty enough, but you can give it a try if you like it saltier. Be careful, it's pretty spicy.
Oh, they already put salt in it.
Yeah.
So it's actually good to eat.
Is it
Good enough?
tasty enough? Good enough?
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. We can just turn off the heat and we're ready to put the filling inside the spring roll. Okay, so just like empanada, we need to wait until the filling has cooled down before we fill it in the skin. Maybe we could do another chit chat. Mr. Ambassador, do you know about Indonesia Spice Up the World?
Yes, I know that it's a government program to
Okay.
promote Indonesian spices. I congratulate you because it's a very important effort
Thank you.
that involve many stakeholders that are involved in the alimentation industry.
Including you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, as the Vice Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy, how do you view the single narrative Indonesia Spice Up of the World shall be implemented?
Well, as Mr. Ambassador said, it's a government program. And the idea behind Spice Up the World is not just introducing Indonesian food or spices to the world,
Okay.
but actually to make it as a lifestyle. Hopefully they love it and they enjoy going to Indonesian restaurant. Not only that, they can cook Indonesian food at their own home. That's the
Right.
whole idea.
That's great.
Maybe
amazing.
Mr. Ambassador can cook at
In the
your
future.
own home. Lumpia, for example. And how we do it, it's actually not easy because Indonesia has, we have a lot of type of food, right?
Agree.
Different region, we have
Yeah.
different kind of food. Even let's say one lumpia, we have different kind of lumpia in different region. So in this first batch, we already have, we actually picked a few that we want to promote, like nasi goreng, satay, rendang, and so on and so on. And these food, hopefully, they can, they can translate well into the taste of the world, into 4,000 restaurants.
Wow.
And also using the retort packaging that we have, we can have that kind of dishes, you know, sold in different grocery stores, convenience store, and so anybody
Worldwide.
can cook
Nationwide.
Indonesian food at their own house. So that's the whole idea.
That's
Yeah.
such an amazing vision. Okay, I think the filling has been cooled down. I can
Okay.
take it out of the fridge.
Sure.
Okay, this is the part where we need to involve our hands. We're gonna fold the lumpia. I think this is way easier than folding empanadas for me personally. Okay, I will demonstrate one, and then Mr. Ambassador and Bu Waman could also make your own. So this is kulit lumpia. You could easily get this in market in Indonesia, and we just need to put the filling in. If you like smaller bites, you could shred the chicken. So we just have to put in the chicken.
So on the side of
Yeah. On the bottom side.
on the bottom side. Okay.
And then we just have to fold it. Using water as the glue.
To seal.
How is it easier?
I think maybe Indonesia we are used with
Okay.
this kind of food, the rolling dadar gulung.
You are.
Oh, okay.
Because it's so delicate, right?
Yeah, the paper.
The paper is so delicate. I remember when I was a kid, I used to help my grandmother doing this. I always destroy the the paper.
Okay, might need a little bit more water.
And then it's fried also.
Yeah, we're gonna deep fry this, just like empanadas.
You can also steam it, right? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
There are certain region of Indonesia it's called lumpia basah, so
Uh-huh.
it's a wet lumpia. They don't deep fry it. It has a soft skin outer layer. It's also delicious.
Could also be baked.
Maybe not. I'm afraid the skin will break apart if you would bake it because it's already dry on its own. Okay, so this is the lumpia. Maybe Mr. Ambassador and woman could make your own.
Stop in the middle, and then
Seal the edges with water.
seal the edges.
He's a natural,
Yes,
really.
I think so. Yeah. Oh wow.
Have you spent a lot of time in your own kitchen at home?
Not really.
I guess it's like a painter, you know.
Yes, it's so easy.
When you say that, you give me so much pressure right now.
Yay!
Okay, my turn. All right. So we roll it,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Seal the left
seal
and right
the
edge.
left with water.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just plain water, yeah?
Yeah, plain water.
Not a starch or anything.
No.
Okay. All right. Oh no, I think that's too much. Okay, I think my grandma will be proud of me.
Okay, we're all done and all looks really good. Just like empanadas, we need to deep fry the lumpia.
So how long do you usually take to, deep fry lumpia?
I think it will be quicker than empanadas because
Oh.
the skin is thinner.
Yes.
Compared to
Okay,
empanadas.
I see.
So we just have to wait. I think we need to have a quick watch over it. Don't ever deep fry and then you
Leave
go
Unless you like,
iron your shirt.
unless you like crunchy.
crunchy.
Right.
okay.
Have you ever tried lumpia before, Mr.
Yes,
Puteri?
of course. Yes, I like it.
Oh, really?
Love it, yeah.
What's the filling inside, the one you tried?
You cannot describe, but so
Vegetables mostly?
vegetables
Yeah.
mostly. Yes, I like it. It's also healthy.
Do you think how similar is lumpia and empanadas?
I think that the similarities that they have their own versions in different countries.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think so.
Like
too.
empanada, I can find in Venezuela or many places in the world. We can
Mm.
find lumpia. Maybe Chinese lumpia, different types of lumpia.
Yes.
It's empanada.
Right.
Empanada, you can find the Chilean empanada, Bolivian empanada, Spanish empanada. So they have their own versions in different countries.
So it makes both dishes actually can translate well into
Yes.
anybody's taste,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah.
It
it
is
is.
easily.
Also, fun fact about lumpia. I just read it somewhere a few days ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. Lumpia Semarang is actually an acculturation of Chinese and Javanese culture.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's pretty interesting how lumpia is, and that's actually one fun fact that is similar with empanadas, I suppose, right?
And do you eat lumpia also with sauces?
yeah, different
Yeah.
kind of sauces in different region as well.
Is it done yet, or do we have to turn it over?
We have to turn it over. Just like empanadas, we will wait until it's golden brown before we take it out. Okay.
So with kecombrang, what kind of other dishes do you usually cook with kecombrang, chef?
It really varies. You can cook as simple as nasi goreng kecombrang,
Oh,
fried rice kecombrang. Also sambal, it will be very good with kecombrang.
Sambal.
Mhm.
Okay, is it the one like in Bali?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
some sambal mata actually infuse
with
kecombrang.
kecombrang, right? Yeah.
Some of them not. So it really varies. I mean, but it's also preference because some people either you really like it or
Mm.
you're not familiar with the distinctive taste of it.
Oh, okay.
But I think most Indonesian love it.
What was the English name for kecombrang?
The torch flower, I think.
Torch
A torch
flower.
ginger flower.
Ginger flower.
Torch flour.
Torch ginger flower.
Mm.
Are you familiar with the taste?
Yes, we also have this flour in Venezuela.
Mm.
Do you usually use it in?
But usually
most-
don't use for
don't
cooking.
really-
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hopefully this one tastes just right for you.
I hope so.
Okay, I think it's good enough. So we can take it out of the oil. It's pretty and golden brown. Okay. Okay, now one last step before the tasting part is the plating part. I might need both of your help to again put your creativity in the plate.
Okay. Okay. Let me try. Because Ambassador did very well with the empanadas plating, I have to, think very hard how am I supposed to do this? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do a building block.
Okay, so for the dipping sauce, this is very popular
nice.
Oh.
in Semarang area, Semarang region.
Okay.
It's basically gula merah or gula aren with just garlic and water. And to thicken it out, we use corn flour. But different than harina, it's not pre-cooked before.
Mhm.
So it's raw corn flour with water.
It's also spicy.
No, it's not. And we can use a cilantro leaf as a garnish.
Do you want to put it on top of it? Nice.
Very
Okay.
artistic.
Right, artistic.
Good
Done.
job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping.
Yay.
I really enjoyed my time today cooking with the woman and also Mr. Ambassador. Now I think this is the part we've all been waiting for, which is the tasting part. Please help yourself.
Let's try empanada first.
Okay. I'm really nervous to be tasted by you.
All right. Oh, for me? Okay, thank you
Yes.
so much. Shall we get the dipping sauce?
But the best manner to eat is with your hand.
Ah, okay. I'll join you.
And then,
Dipping on every bite.
Really good. Can I finish this or cannot?
We have still some at the back. Maybe you can bring it home.
it's really good.
I'm sorry, chef. Do you want some?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. You know, Ambassador, so I noticed that in empanada we use cumin, right? Fun fact, currently Indonesia also export most of its cumin to, well, worldwide. So maybe this is also something that we can work on together in the future.
Why not?
Yeah.
There are many opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And the food in this case is an opportunity for integration.
Of course. Now, shall we try the lumpia or do you want to finish this first?
Wait, please.
Oh, he wants to finish the whole thing. Okay.
It's really good.
Really good, guys.
You guys move on.
Okay. Okay. Now let me serve you.
Thank you so much.
Let's try. All right.
Please have a try.
Actually, we can.
Say it like empanada.
All right, yeah, sure.
Fantastic.
Fantastico.
So do you like it? Do you find it too spicy or?
No. It's
Good.
just a bit spicy, but it's beautiful for me.
Really good. So, Ambassador, thank you so much for today, for your support for this program. Indonesia, Spice Up the World, of course, and this inalak. So I hope both countries, we continue to have a fruitful relationship going forward.
Once again, thank you so much for the opportunity to spend this time with you. I'm pleased for this experience. I'm optimistic also that we have a lot of things to do together with very good results for the future of both nations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, and thank you, Buwaman. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed the food. See you in the next episode, Cooking with the Ambassador.